A neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the Oregon Ducks against the Indiana Hoosiers. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
I caught up with the Ducks head coach before the game. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason, and challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly.
Ducks will kick this deep to start us off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25.
Looking downfield, it's Hoover. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do. Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
The Hoosiers are looking to keep this drive going. The backs got it. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. And so he's bringing it back. 10. Touchdown, Oregon. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
That is the way for the defense to make a mark on this game, in particular early here in the first quarter. Great job by the defender. He steps in front. Now he's going the other direction. And now this offense is going to be reeling.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense. If they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles, he's dropping back, nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line again, moves the chains for a first down.
Back to throw. It's Hoover looking for his back. The sure hands. It's Richard. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Becker.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
Looking to chuck it again. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
They keep him off balance with a run.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. And the Hoosiers will have first and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball to 3. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Chris, what do you hear me say all the time in these red zone situations, and more specifically in goal-to-go situations? Don't put the ball in harm's way. It's touchdown, check down, and if the check down's not there, take it yourself. Get what you can get. As a quarterback, you've got to manage the game, and this is a great example of managing this goal-to-go situation.
No, he didn't get in. This defense playing tough. That'll set up 4th and goal now. They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on 4th. To throw, it's Hoover. Touchdown, Indiana. They go to the air to reach the end zone. Extra point try coming now. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hill. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Hunt over the middle. It's Hill. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Nice grab. It's Moore. He's got space. What a catch and run by the sophomore there. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Throw it from the red zone. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Dropping back, it's Moore. The pocket breaking down. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Receiver in motion now. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on fourth down, and they'll take over. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
This is an aggressive call right here. And listen, I don't mind it. They're trying to get a score going into halftime, break this tie game up. But I got to tell you, now you've created a lot of momentum for this defense that just gets off the field, and now their offense has a chance to put that score up.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking for a receiver. He escapes the pocket. Football comes out. The defense scoops it up. Out he's got open space. A scoop and score. Wow. Touchdown, Ducks.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their second score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. That's reeled in. It's Richard. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. With the catch, it's Marsh. They bring him down, but a solid gain there in first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage. Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. And this pass is caught. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
This is one of my favorite concepts in football. Just a simple tight end drag route. The key is, as a quarterback, you've got to be on time. If you're on time, you allow that tight end to run after the catch.
And the pressure's on. Oh, and he swarmed quickly. It's a sack.
Now the Hoosiers will spend their first time out. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Using his legs, it's Martin. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Now a timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit, trying to connect from 41 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. The Hoosiers will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. To throw, it's Moore. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on the same page, and they're able to get a completion, some yards after the catch, and get a first down.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face? He's got a crease. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
And the wideout goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. Makes the throw across the middle of the field.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead.
At the 20.
Returns it all the way for a touchdown. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
The field position has to change your mentality as a quarterback. They're in field goal range, Chris, and he's got to make sure that he's conservative with the ball. If he feels like he's got 3 points in his pocket, he puts it in harm's way, and not only is it picked, but it's taken back for 6. What a return and the athleticism from this secondary.
Bringing it out. It's Davison. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Moore. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. It's Moore.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's caught for a huge pickup. They're down inside the 30 now.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab.
Got an opening here.
They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score on the first down. And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down.
On the move now.
He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. The tight end has got it. Indiana has the lead here. We've reached the end of... Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Grinding away with their running game. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. To the air. It's Hoover. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Here we go. Third down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Looking to pick up the first down through the air.
He's looking deep down the middle.
And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, I wouldn't mind to see them get aggressive right here.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, it's a frustrating situation. Fourth down, you feel like you can connect there. The timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on third down. Slides down, but it's short of the first down. Brings up fourth down now. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Back to throw. It's Moore. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. They get him down after the return. Thought that interception could be enormous. Oh, what a crucial mistake late in this game. They pass up the field goal attempt, Joel, and it backfires here.
That decision is going to be second-guessed all week long. He's going to have to answer for that in the post-game press conference. I thought they should have tried to take the points right there. You get aggressive, live by the sword, die by the sword, and no points on that drive. That is really going to hurt them. What a great way to start this drive. Not sitting back on this lead. I love the aggressiveness from this play caller. Good execution from the quarterback there. And if you're the defense, you're going to have to find a way to get off the field because this offense is not slowing down.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Motion now from the tight end. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. And the Hoosiers with first and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. The Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. An inside deal now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now Oregon will spend their second timeout. They've still got 1 more left to work with. Trying to find some room. It's Beebe. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And now the final timeout taken by the Ducks. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Takes the handoff on the counter play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running. And if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play until it's inside of 4 seconds on the play clock. That's how you manage this game.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Hoosiers will bring their punt team on the field now. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Dropping back. It's Moore. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it falls incomplete. The final play of the game as time runs out. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of PA Sports College Football. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Indiana Hoosiers LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, along with Joel Klatt. Holly Rowe working the sidelines, and she has a weather report. Holly?
I can tell you there is a lot of excitement down here on the field. The energy is electric, and it is gorgeous weather here late in the season. The sun is out, and we are looking forward to some good football. As they say, it is perfect football weather. We're going to get great passing, good running conditions here on the field today. I'll keep you posted on how that plays out as the game goes along. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Holly. Clearly, both teams are going to have to adjust to the weather here today. And the Hoosiers will kick it away to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. To the air, it's Levitt. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets him up now 2nd and 3. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Berry. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, a play like that is all set up because of the first down success. When it's 2nd and short as a quarterback, you don't have to force the ball down the field. You can just work your progressions and allow the defense to dictate where the ball goes. Here, he finds his running back. It's an easy completion, and they move the chains.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Keeping it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gets it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, for me, this is just too much cushion from this corner. He needs to at least be aggressive enough to be in there to try to break up this out route. He knows that it's a timing pass, but you can tell he's threatened by the speed of this wide receiver, and so he's more concerned with being beat deep.
Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Lets it fly to the wideout.
Oh, what a grab! Breaking free, end zone ahead. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, LSU.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking for a gap. It's Richard. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
They'll ride the back again here. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Really solid stuff from this offense. Your quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Caught by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the pass is hauled in over the middle. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, pass caught. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
Give this offense a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice first down there.
They'll try the ground game here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Touchdown, Indiana. A great catch and run for 6.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Point after, up and good. Now the important point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. To throw, it's Levitt. Pressure is coming. And they'll trap him for a sack. Big play by this defense. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of 1. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
He tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
Oh, he gets away with one here. This is an aggressive throw down the sideline and really too tight of a window. And you can tell the defense converges, and they almost pick this ball off.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll be stopped after a gain of 3.
I'm really impressed with this defense. This defense is so sound, and there's just nowhere to go with the football. The quarterback is looking out on the outside, and there's no easy throws. There's no first down throw, and he doesn't want to force it, which is a good decision. But even using his legs, there's people ready for him. There are players with their eyes on the quarterback looking to get a stop, and they're able to get a stop and force fourth down.
Offense is back out there on the field. Send the back in motion. Looking to throw. It's Hoover. He escapes the pocket. He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Defense not fooled on the toss play. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here.
Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
There you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. It's Hoover. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down.
Chris, this is a really good job by this defense. They're going to flush the quarterback out to the right side. Watch as then they pursue. He's got nowhere to go with the ball down the field, and it allows that pursuit to get home. They contact him as he's trying to release the ball. It leads to the incompletion.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. Big fourth down play coming up as they decide what to call. Field goal is good.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50.
Remember, Chris, you've got to secure the ball, then get the foot down, and he's able to do that. Then you got to maintain control through the process of potentially going to the ground out of bounds. He gets all three of those elements, and it's a first down. That's a really good job.
Back to pass. It's Levitt. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Boy, defense gets away with one there. He's wide open, and he just drops that ball. They're going to have to adjust the coverage here because clearly this quarterback, he's seeing it well. He found the open man. They're not going to miss many of those.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking for a man. Throws to the tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Tight end goes in motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. Oh, look out. He's got open space. Touchdown, Hoosiers. He runs it into the end zone. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's got to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan. And obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Here comes the pressure. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds his man. It's Brown. Oh, he's in the clear now. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain just short of the 40.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage. Play some tight man and force him to really work for that release.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. They bring him down after a short gain there. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 after they pick up 6 on the first down pass. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Timeout taken by LSU, their 2nd. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
Looking downfield. It's Levitt. Coming after him. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The defense has got it. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
This was a concern for this offense the entire week. This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's not protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defensive line, getting home and getting the ball out, first down for their offense. Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. Sees an opening. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback. This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And now the Hoosiers will spend their first time out. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
I don't mind the throw there on 1st down, but now you really need some positive yards. You're down here, you've got goal-to-go situation. You don't want to be in 3rd and long where it's an obvious passing situation. You've got to get this ball down inside the 5, maybe even inside the 3, in order to really give yourselves 2 snaps to go for it.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. And the final timeout called by the Tigers. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Here comes the rush. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Lining up to attempt an onside kick. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the fourth quarter. On the ground, it's Richard. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Takes the handoff again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Back to throw. It's Coover. That's reeled in. It's Becker. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Hoosiers. They are pouring it on now.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now
This is Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Indiana Hoosiers against the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt, and Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
I caught up with the Oregon head coach before the game. He told me this would be the test of the year with both of these teams in the Big Ten, ranked in the top 10. They have got to crowd the line of scrimmage and get after the quarterback, see if they can affect this top 10 defense and offense at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
That's caught. It's Richard. Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face third down here. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Really love this play design on third down. You get into a 3-by-1 formation and try to get your best player in a one-on-one situation on the backside, and it's an easy slant. Easy pitch and catch, beautiful route, beautiful ball, and it's a conversion for the offense. Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Looking to throw yet again. Caught quickly. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught on the outside. It's Marsh. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Play number 8 in this championship game drive when they face third down and short. To throw, it's Hoover. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
That is a good completion from this quarterback. In this part of the field, everything is reduced down and restricted. The lanes are tighter, the windows are smaller, and they're able to get this conversion and create a first and goal. That's a really good job by this offense.
First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Indiana. They strike first in this national title bout. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. It's Moore. On the move now. He'll throw it now. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on 3rd down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a 1st down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Looking for some space. It's Richard.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking deep to the right side. Calls it in outside the 10 and still running. Touchdown, Hoosiers. There was no catching him that time. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Throws it in. It's Davison. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. He's looking to scramble. And now the defense able to bring him down. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Grab near the sticks. It's Stewart. The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Indiana has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Second down after the incompletion. Wants to throw it. Pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A sack like that on 2nd down is a drive killer. Now 3rd and forever, and now this pass rush, you know it's going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. To throw, it's Hoover. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. They'll get him down for a gain of 1.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do right here, Chris. They told us in our meetings that when this quarterback left the pocket, they wanted to make sure that they were contacting him with physicality and toughness, and that's exactly what happens here.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Richard. Look out, he's breaking free. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. The Hoosiers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's a draw play. He's got space. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up games like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. And the Ducks looking to run some tempo here.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to...
A deep shot to the left side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Looking for the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Right, could take it all the way. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Indiana.